4 grains of gold is worth about 10 to $12 or about 10 euros. How many tables does a waitress have to serve to earn 4 grains of gold? How many customers does a cashier have to serve? Or how many hours does a construction worker or even an office worker have to put in to earn 4 grains of gold? Well, it does depend on what country you live in, how far 4 grains of gold goes. But in all cases, 4 grains of gold can make a difference anywhere in the world today. We have a bounty program that will pay you 4 grains of digital gold to help us give away gifts of this digital gold. The gift is valued over 1 ounce of gold, and you can receive 4 grains of gold for each gift you pass out, which is supplied by the admin of this online currency. The creator of this private medium of exchange is on a mission to end poverty globally, starting with giving out this valuable gift. 1 billion coins were created, and a billion gifts are ready now to be given to a billion people. The admin need help from people like you to give away this valuable
Good
gift.
evening.
Each
Wherever you
gift
are in
you
the
pass
world,
out
it's
pays
really a
you
great
4 grains
privilege
of
for me
gold
to have
once
you.
the
My
lifetime
name is
wallet fee.
Vegas Mufo. I'm shooting this video right away from the heartbeat of Africa in Douala, Cameroon. It's a great privilege for me to have you this evening on my life, and it has been quite for a while I've not shoot a video due to certain circumstances that I need not to even explain. And bonjour, bonjour, bonsoir et bon après-midi, quelle qu'en soit votre fusion horaire dans le monde entier. C'est un immense plaisir pour moi de vous avoir encore sur mon live. Mon nom c'est Jidas Mofo, mais la communauté TBC m'a nommé Mofo Money. Mofo Money c'est mon nom que j'utilise dans la communauté, donc vous pouvez m'appeler Mofo Money. Ça fait longtemps que je n'ai pas pu faire un live, mais aujourd'hui j'ai décidé de faire le live parce que j'ai eu l'opportunité d'avoir un Internet qui fonctionne bien parce que j'ai tellement de difficultés d'Internet. Mais je joins ma voix à toutes les voix de la communauté TBC dans le monde entier. Et on est là pour divulguer les informations et vous parler de TBC comme il le faut et pour parler du banque qui souffre le monde entier. So that is what I will do for the French introduction. I will do this live mostly in English. I will speak more of English more than French. I've been telling you that I'm looking for possibility to do one live in English and one in French. I'm still looking for that possibility. So when that possibility will be ready, I'll be doing one purely in English and one purely in French. Okay, it has been for quite a while that I've not shoot a live, but thank God all the other voices of TBC are there. They're making it great, and we are really happy for what we have at this TBC. TBC is really making me to be a different person, education wise, and knowing what the geopolitical scene of the world is all about, knowing all the true realities that are being undertaken as far as the world is concerned today is really a great privilege of which I will say thank you, admin. I will never relent my effort to say thank you, admin, for giving us this opportunity to be at the forefront of the realities of the world. That being said, I've titled my live broadcast today, We Have a Glorious Future. We have a glorious future. Why did I talk of we have a glorious future? Looking at what is taking place around the whole world today, we see that what CBC admin has always been telling us knew it beforehand. We know that we are not going to doom or we're not going to the dark. We are at fortune ahead to the right place and we are going to the right avenue. So the future is so glorious because the time is already ahead when the true realities of the world, as far as the cryptocurrency era is concerned, are going to join the meet. This is true to the reality. This is true through the realities that you're seeing now that are being maneuvered everywhere on the internet. And I have a series of YouTube channels that I'm watching as far as cryptocurrencies and the advent of the crypto world is concerned. all the big guns on the world are entering the crypto industry. And as they're entering the crypto industry, if your feet are not strong, you need to be nowhere to be found. But we thank God that we have a crypto which is community based, which is member based, which is TBC, and is giving us the lead on the others. They are already trying to cash back very late, but due to the fervent fever that is already catching nearly everyone in the world, we believe this is an opportunity for us to really go a long way to tell the others that this is the moment to join the arc of TBC. The arc of TBC is now and never. It has been. The sound has been said. Noah has been saying. We, as the voices of TBC, has been the Noah that have been telling you that word. The deluge is going to watch the world, but you should join the arc. But now is the right time to join the arc, because if you look at this video that we share with you, I'll try to share my blog with you. I'll take you to my screen share, and I'm going to show something to you that is very interesting, because it proves to us that all the big guns of the world are rushing at a fast speed to enter the crypto era. And as they are rushing at the fast speed to enter the crypto era, we are the ones to be at the forefront, because we need. See, guys, this is Good Morning Crypto. I listen to Ivan Notek every morning. He gives information about cryptocurrency and their evolution, and how the different adopters in the market are adopting it. See this surprise that it took us this morning. This is all about Samsung developing. I will allow you to get a little bit.
Now, is it going to be based on public Ethereum blockchain? Probably not. It's not going to be based on the Ethereum that we all know from the public space. But are they going to build their own blockchain? Probably. Are they going to use Ethereum code base for that? Probably. So this is.
So you see, the big guns are entering the industry, and this is what we have been
It
telling
looks like.
people most of the
You
time.
also realize that Samsung is one of the companies that are pushing blockchain really hard. And I think they are one of the companies that really realize the potential of blockchain technology. And also, they are in Korea. They're from Korea. And so in that sense, you realize that the crypto community in Korea, in many ways, is way stronger than in the Western world right now in the bear market. Koreans, and really, I think Asia as a whole, has a more vibrant community at this point in time, which means that companies such as Samsung that operate in those environments are more mature and they understand more what is happening, in my view. And so you see Samsung doing a lot of investments in blockchain in terms of their team. They have, of course, Samsung Galaxy S10 with cold storage, and they are supporting the whole crypto
Okay,
community
guys,
in
I will
that.
just give, that is the brief I wanted to give to you. And if you move next, he talked about Nike, one of the great American big guns joining the cryptocurrency. And this is how every day big guns are joining the crypto industry. You quite remember the last week I told you about the GP Morgan. No, they had the GP Morgan coin. After we
Recently,
talked about
and
the
basically they describe a coin and they describe a
this is
blockchain
Nike that is
system that
joining
will be
the
used in
cryptocurrency.
connection
Nike also
to
is
their
joining the
shoes, to their
cryptocurrency.
brands, to their
So you
apparel.
see,
We
all the
will
big
see.
guns
I
are
want to
coming.
show to you this video from Josh Gerben on Twitter. He shares what he thinks, and he reads this patent application. So let's listen to what they have to say. Uh,
So this is what I'm trying to share with you. I'm trying to share with you this idea because the wind of change is blowing, and we have been singing this for quite a long time. And most people may not, have not been getting it, or most people wanted to have tangible proofs or whatever. I don't know whatsoever. These are the proof. BSIC, the BSIC Bank, I think for the French community, the BSIC Bank, which is one of the mother branches of the banks here in Central Africa, has decided to develop its own blockchain. You see that the era of blockchain is really something that not only few countries are around, but a good number of countries are trying as much as possible to see that they get themselves in this rapid era that is really rushing at fast speed. So everyone that is relenting his or her effort in joining the crypto era, you're just going to have your eyes to shed tears down. I will go to the blog rapidly. In the blog, I'm seeing a very good, great support from the great members of the community. I can say kudos to someone, thank you very much to come to my life. The great big mentor, Stephen Coffey, one of the great mentor of the community. I say thank you very much to support me for my life. It's really a great privilege for me to have you people to support me for my life. I am really touched. I'm really glad we are in a community. We are joining our hands together and we are trying to shout out to move the community ahead. So that being that is how this era of cryptocurrency is really taking the boom and is going around the whole world. So each and every one that you maybe have talked to him or her about TBC and the realities of which TBC is, TBC being what we know is a community before a coin. We are here for love, we are here for peace, we are here for eradication of poverty, we are here for employment for all, and we are here for a private and free, independent, decentralized coin. So these are not the type of coins that the other big guns that are already storming the industry are going to impose on the others that are not understanding the realities of this era. It is really something that each and everyone should sit up and really try to do as much as they can to sensitize and inform others and to make them to know that we are at the edge or we are at the verge of the boom. And being at the verge of the boom, if you do not have at least one TBC, which is value over $8 million and plus, you are not going to really be in position to survive this boom that is all about positioning itself very soon. That being said, there is another big idea or another big thing that I want to share out with the people that are blocked to this channel and to the TBC community at large. We should not stick to one person. I went out to the field the other day. Since here in Cameroon, I'm just from the leaders meeting. We make the leaders meeting with the great able leader May. We were with him together today. We did the meeting, and since 2 weeks and more, we have been focusing on the major campaigns. I went to the field, I think it was the day before yesterday, and tomorrow I'll be in the field. The response we are getting from the people in the field is that most of the time, some other able leaders of the TBC community, of which are not really in line with the TBC information, are not really passing out the information rightly. And secondly, a good number of the people on the field have never heard about cryptocurrency. And means said, only 2% of the world population have at least heard about cryptocurrency. But it's going to take a whole big 98% and more on surprise. So this is what I decided when I came from the field yesterday. I was so shocked because of the number of people that we have never met because we were just moving door to door. We are just going from place to place, from small merchant to small merchant, and we were presenting TVC emission with a coin, and we explain how you can become a member of TBC. We explain how you can benefit from the promotion that is already at hand now, and how you can make daily cash income with the bounty program that is already available. I will show you those who are on my channel or those who will be watching this video after. The bounty program I'm going to explain to you because I've already registered, and I'm waiting for my bounty to show up. As my bounty will show up, I will do a video with my bounty to show you how you benefit residual daily cash flow from this opportunity. And on the fee, a lot of business people were a little bit skeptical because when we're talking about $8 billions, 8 billions of dollars or 8 million, pardon, $8 million. I correct myself, $8 million and plus year back in Africa is a very, very huge amount of money. It's really, really big. So people are not really still catching it. They are still dreaming. And I will say this, as far as these people are still dreaming. And me has said it time without number, and all able leaders of the TBC community have said it. And admin is calling on the great number of broadcasters to really come out to send out their voice, because the people that I talk to them on the field, that as you see this 8 million, you have not paid greatly to benefit from this 8 million. For you to have this 8 million of US dollars, you need just to pay your 20,000, because 20,000 for us here is the equivalent of the $22 that is to be paid for the criminal back office. You just need to pay your $22 for the criminal back office, and then you try to have the opportunity to have TBC of at least $100 in your back office. Means that once you make the transfer of TBC of $100 right in your back office, you have now the opportunity to redeem it. And I will bet with a good number of people that once we started TBC, all these advantages were not there. And as we are moving on, the advantages are changing. And I've told the others that as we are here today with the admin fee that has stepped up a little bit from $10 to $20 due to the different maintenance work and the different structuring of the TBC blockchain and of the TBC community as a whole. Admin has decided to step up the registration fee from $10 to $20. This permits the admin of TBC to go a long way structuring TBC. And a good number of people that never took the time to got registered, they are getting registered now. And I do believe that in future, other new things are going to come along. So the moment to get on board the ship is now. The moment to do everything to be on board the ship is now. So each and everyone listening to the sound of my voice, wherever you are or wherever you get in contact with this video, please just try to go to down beneath the video. You're going to see my address. You can contact me, or you can type the TBC www.thebillioncoin.info. You can type blog the blog.thebilioncoin. You will get all the information about the TBC committee. And if you want me to assist you, I'm ready there. My WhatsApp number is there. My email account is there. You can write me, and I will be very ready and available to assist you in order to be part of this great era of change that is sweeping the whole world. The wind that is blowing will never blow again. I heard this talk the other day that one of the able leaders in the TBC community that I appreciate so much, one able leader that is coming from South America, precisely from uh, IT. Has resident here in Cameroon for quite a while. He made a very awesome audio the other day. It was being sent into the group. I was listening to it, and it really makes me to wonder why people are still relenting their effort. It's just that what the measures that be, we have said it without time, without number, are still making people to be dormant. They are going to be awakened where when a lot of things has gone forward. And he was trying to say that what in the history of the world, we have seen the different phases of money, and within these different phases of money, we have seen millionaires, we have seen billionaires, but the era of which we are going to categorize a great number of trillionaires is going to be only in the tech and the cryptocurrency era. So the tech and the cryptocurrency era is the era of trillionaires. And right now, where I'm speaking, there are activations with trillions of dollars in their back office. And having these trillions of dollars in their back office, the backup of these trillions of dollars is not gold. It's not gold, as the other leader put it today with a very great post. That is the post of, I will take you to the blog. Let's try to catch with images what I'm trying to expose to you. Images at times speak more than words. So I will take you to the blog. We are going to try and I have it clearly what I'm trying to share with you. The leader from Philippines make it very clear that between an ounce of gold and and the value. This is what he said here. He said, a living man or woman is worth more than their weight in gold. Life is more valuable than a pile of rocks. What is backing up TBC? The free agreement. The agreement that we are the people are the ones backing up TBC. This is it here written in clear. That is, the value of our coin is directly tied to our membership agreement. Our membership agreement are the people that agreed to join our community and has nothing to do with a market, which is why our coin always appreciates in value as our membership grow. We know this highly we know this is highly unusual within our world as it is today. You get it? It is highly unusual. I mean, this is a point. People are already in a frame of work of enslavement of which they do not understand that something new can become out of the world of which does not follow the pattern that already they redefined for them. So TDC being something which is new and quite different from what is on the market, that is why admin is saying here we lead in the abundance movement with this coin. It has been designed to empower its users greatly. Whoa, what an awesome information. We are the only ones leading an abundance movement. We are the only one having a coin that is truly linked or backed up by the free adhesion or the free agreement of each member that joined the TBC community. We are not backed up by a pile of rocks. Women and men and children of value, of unlimited potentials, unlimited values are the one backing up this coin, and that is why admin said it boldly that what we live in the abundance movement with this coin. Meaning that what apart from all the coins that we have on the market, apart from all the crypto era and the crypto fever and the crypto wind that is blowing, TBC is the only coin that sticks and is leading forward with abundance. So this is something mind blowing and this is something so great that we need to be very privileged. And I believe only with this simple assurance that we are the only one with a movement which has as abundance because our coin is tied to the membership of which the membership has greatly grown. We have a membership that is at 3 million and plus now. It is a tangible proof for us to have self-confidence, self-assurance, and determination to go out and tell the world that we are on a mission to create employment for all those who are in the age of working, and we are the only abundance movement apart from all other cryptocurrencies that have been created in the world. So this is something that we need to really take with a lot of appreciation, with a lot of determination. And I believe there are most people that are not in line with this because they are not seeing these values. These are the values. We are a community of 3.330,168, 3,330,168 members around the whole world, meaning that these are the people that back up the TBC community, not gold. We measure our cryptocurrency in grains of gold, but these are the people that back up the currency. So this is what I wanted to really point it out here that yes, if there's some members, because when I went to the field, there's some people that were still very skeptical. I understand them with their mentality that they have been enslaved for quite a long period. To overchange that mentality, it will take a little bit of time. I just believe that this is an opportunity for them to really have a clear understanding of what is taking place in the TBC community. Okay, that information being said, let's go to the blog of TBC, of which I was talking to you, blog.thebilioncoin.info, which is where all the necessary and authentic information on TBC are taking place. Here is the place where the authentic information of TBC are taking place. And what is blockchain technology? This is what has revolutionized the world. All cryptocurrencies are being based on these two mega word, blockchain technology. So if you're new in the TBC community, you're not understanding the language, you're not understanding the footsteps, you're not understanding the different maneuvers in which we have positioned ourselves in them before talking the way we are talking today, because we have understood where the world is going, is due to this issue of blockchain. So clicking on this blockchain video, you're going to have a whole lot of what is blockchain. I quite believe many people are entering the TBC community from somewhere else. They have never taken great time to work out and see what is a blockchain. So I believe from this video, what is a blockchain? You're going to have a good understanding of what is a blockchain, and you're going to know that what TBC is far than gold. That is why we here in Cameroon, we are using a slogan in TBC, TBC more than gold, because what back up TBC is more than gold. Because what back up TBC is more than gold. So that is how we chant a slogan to really give honor and appreciation to this great TBC that is more than gold. Okay, that being that there are able leaders in the community. The great leader TBC Randy the other day said something that I was so touched with him, and I'm so pleased to have met such able leaders, leaders like the great Stephen Kofi, leaders like the guys from Bengali, that is the brothers from Bengali, meet people like the Darwin from Norway, the Christina Tengwe, the Bex, and many others. Is really a great opportunity for me, because these guys have made me to really see things differently. I can now stand like any other television to talk about where the world is going and what is awaiting us, which type of wind is blowing on the world. Now, our job during the distribution phase is to empty the admin wallet into the wallet of 1 billion members. And this is when I will boil down to what we discussed in the meeting today. And we said we are not more to talk about empowering each individual to be able to have TBC, but we're going to say we are on a mission to give employment to 1 million people. And this is what we have been using since then on the field when we are talking to nation. We are trying to equip people with
Those that
the
have
necessary tools that will permit them
intimidated
that
by
will
the edit.
that will permit them to have the possibility to have employment. And this employment is all about what? Distributing the coin. Distributing the TBC coin is what is going to make people to have employment. Once you're distributing the TBC coin, you're going to be in position to earn daily income. And earning daily income by distributing the TBC coin in the sense that what you will have this opportunity to be an entrepreneur, to work for your own self. You will have this opportunity to talk to your family members about the era of which we are in, and they themselves will come and join in the community. And by so doing, you are going only for their registration to have 50% of the registration fee, and equally with what they are going to exchange in order to have the billion coin in their back office. We have passed the era of which TBC is supposed to have failed. That is what I mean. It gave us the assurance. We have passed the era of which we were still begging people to understand what TBC is all about. Now is the time to sensitize, inform, tell people as I'm doing. I just invited a couple of friends to join me online, but I think one or only one or two have joined. There is no big problem. I will continue my work of sensitization. We have a glorious future. The glorious future of TBC is awaiting everybody that is in the act of TBC. If you are in the act of TBC now, is your future is glorious. The future of your wife or your significant one or your children that you're putting in TBC, your family members that are enrolled in TBC, nobody is going to lose. The only thing you need to do now is to put them in the right measure, in alignment, according to the information of the TBC blog. Let them speak out. Let our voices be multiplied. Let each and every one that has heard about TBC talk about TBC to other people. Those that are listening, you talk more. Those that don't want to listen, you stay, you keep them quiet and you continue with others. That is how we were doing it on the field. Those that want to get more, what is it all about? We explain. Those that don't want, and many tell us, you quite remember of the SW curve. Some will, some won't, and so what? Hmm? Some will, some won't, and so what? So that is the position in which we are now. We need to join our voices and try to shine the rhythm and try to shine the realities of TDC. We have proofs beyond doubt about the functionality of TBC. There are merchants that are coming in their numbers. We have stepped up to a very great number of merchants that are within the TBC community. It's a great push. We started TBC since back in 2017. There was no single merchant, but now we have where TBC is already spendable. There is a hospital here that takes 50%. There is a driving school that takes 40%. There are schools, there are hotels that are coming in that are taking from 30 to 50%. So this is really something awesome. Money is going digital. Money is leaving the material to the immaterial. These are the terms that I'm using most of the time to tell the learned others that this is the time to change and you need not to be left behind as far as this change is concerned. The blockchain is going to wipe out all employment for those who are in the circuit of which they need to do certain things. Like last week, when the big four are creating a blockchain, they say automatically auditing will be done for those who are in the accounting review. Means that auditors, most international auditors, are going to lose jobs. The new jobs of the future are people related jobs. So the more you're already in line with the cryptocurrency and functioning accordingly with the cryptocurrency, the better place you are as far as this global view and global mission is concerned. Is Mufo Gilders, your humble servant, delivery to the TBC community or reporting to the TBC community on this special day, the 25th of April 2019. It has been a great privilege for me to talk to you about the realities of the community. I will try as much as possible to be shooting lives in the evening to let you alert and to keep you informed on what is taking place in this community. The French community that are subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'll be trying as much as possible to get informed. Question, text your question, write me if you're not understanding what I'm saying, or if you have doubt in whatever area that you may encounter. Go to down to this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. Whenever I'm live, you will be notified directly. And if you enjoy my video, click on the like button so that we continue doing this big job. And we are delighted by seeing your likes on our different videos. It has been a great privilege for me to have you this evening. I'm really grateful to be part and parcel of this community. It's really of great importance for us to share and be the voices of TBC. Let's shine the song of TBC around the whole world to quickly reach the 1 billion objective mark that has been predestined as this committee was created. Thank you very much to have listened to me. It has been your humble servant, Gidas Mofo. Call me Mofo Money. Mofo Money is my new name as far as the TBC community is concerned. Thank you very much. Stay tuned to another edition tomorrow. Bye bye. Peace.